My 16 years long relationship fell apart and it hurt so much. We met when I was 18, she was a bit younger. At first it was a long distance relationship, so it was hard enough, but eventually I managed to secure a well-paying job in a different city and we both agreed to go and truly be together. I loved her with all my heart. Still do. Sure, there were ups and downs and I'm not blind to her shortcomings, but I always told myself that nobody is absolutely perfect, and I love her in spite of whatever might have ticked me off. That you need to work on a relationship, especially one such long. Still, things got somewhat messed up because of the lockdowns recently, me working from home, her having a lot of free time too but not really being able to go out. But that was coming to an end soon with lockdowns ending and our vaccinations complete. We planned vacation together in July. Week before that though, in June she took 2 girlfriends and went on a short, 3 days long trip abroad. At first nothing was going on. She said she's missing me after half a day there and wants to come back there with me. Then the second day they meet some guy in a bar. Good looking guy. She suddenly stops making contact for entire evenings, nights. But I didn't think much of it. Even when she mistakenly sent me some message that wasn't meant for me. However, she comes home and starts acting strange. As if both sorry and angry at me at the same time. She hides some stuff on her laptop. She's with me in bed but staying up very late messaging with someone with her phone turned away from me. It went like this for a couple of days and I started to feel something might be up. I went through her laptop. I find messages she sent to her friends about kissing a guy, touching. All excited and almost proud of herself. When one friend asked her if she's remorseful, she just said that she regrets nothing. That she wished she wasn't on her period. And then messages with him trying to get her to bed immediately. She refused for now it seems. But kept writing to him when she got back. Things about kissing and falling in love and promises of coming back. Shattering. So I confronted her about it when she got back from work. She was sorry and remorseful for about 3 hours before relenting when I told her to go, stay with a friend or something. I gave myself some time to think about what happened, but suddenly I got really scared that I just basically sent her away to be able to talk with this guy all she wants. I decided to tell her to come back, to try to work through this. But this was just a beginning of what was supposed to be a 2 months long festival of lies and mental torture. She wasn't showing any signs of remorse. Avoided having any conversations about what happened. More and more she would find reasons to leave the house. Started taking care of her looks, buying new clothes. Still acted suspicious with her phone. Refused to delete this guy from her contacts. Obviously I knew she was lying or at least withholding the truth by not answering questions and avoiding talks. But I so desperately wanted to get through to her somehow. I felt like I fell in love with her all anew. I was breaking down more and more and she didn't seem to give much essence about how bad I'm feeling. In the end things got so bad that we stopped talking at all. Well, since she didn't want to talk I just wouldn't even try. Why bother if she just gets angry? She started to talk about taking a break, moving out for a month or 2 to get her head straight. So I got fed up with that, asked her if she's still even living here. We had a fight. She packed and left. We hugged and she still kept saying that she's not moving out from the city, that I should write to her. Took about 3 days of that until I saw the new guy was back in her FB friends list. It all made sense now. Her behavior and bad lies and pulling herself away. She must have been getting mentally ready to just let go. That was less than a month ago and I went and see after seeing that. I've put some of her stuff she left at my place out for her and I helped her move most of it to her new apartment in a last-ditch attempt to see how she acts seeing that I'm better and more together. That I'm not full of hate. But that was to no avail. Outside of that there was no talking to her anymore. I was starting to feel a little better day by day. Of course the first days were miserable. I wanted to write to her. Fantasized about her calling, coming back, saying she's sorry. Then I progressively got more tired of thinking of her and stopped being delusional. Not to say that I fell out of love or stopped missing her every damn second, but I've resolved to understand that there is no coming back from this. I deleted her from my contacts, made goals for myself, the works. And then Tuesday happened. Through mutual friends, I've unintentionally caught a glimpse of what she's doing. Not sitting at home alone, feeling bad. No, she took her friends again and went back abroad. To him. I saw her sitting right next to him having the time of her life. I knew this might and probably would happen eventually, but the realization that not even a full month passed since she left and that she actually went out of her way to book a flight and go bone some dude she barely knows was all too real. It also occurred to me that she made space in her calendar for these trip barely days after moving out. I'm all shattered to pieces once again, all the progress gone. I know she's there right now, might as well be having time with him this very moment. I don't know how to cope with that. It's one thing to break up, to even know there's someone else, but to have to sit there and know that someone you love is most likely binging right now. I don't know what to do. The thing is, I still have some of her things at my place. I want to be the bigger person here and just move on, but I don't want to see her, talk to her. I don't want her at my home taking anything. I'm torn between throwing her stuff outside the door in a rage or ghosting her entirely for as long as possible when she writes about getting those things. I don't know how to end this post really. I'm not used to writing stuff like this online, but besides maybe one or two good buds and parents, I have no one to talk this through. I don't want her back, but hoping for some sort of validation persists and doesn't let me sleep.